The energy of the steel and the rhythm of the section.
I still want no store it up in the Conga rice. Store it up in the Galaloo. Store it up in the Conga rice. Store it up in the Fufu.
From the hype in the street to the visitors you meet.
Well, I hear your grandmother selling helmets and she's selling charm. What the money for the helmet? Pay for the helmet.
It's Soca in Jabland. This is Fuzion, your carnival escapade.
All right. Good morning to our usual listeners right here on Fuzion 88.9, 95.5. Of course, not forgetting those of you on MTV News at the moment, meaningful television, that is. Welcome to our concert series right now on Fuzion. That's right, where energy is everything. And we are definitely Carnival. For those of you who want to also follow us on the World Wide Web, that is Fuzion with a Z889.com. So, of course, just before we get into all the action, I must make mention of our sponsors because, of course, without them, it's not going to be possible, yeah? Megaforce Promotions, GND Co-op Bank, Sunshine Promotions, Juve Chocolate, and Specky Sunday. So let me just give you guys just some brief details. Our concert series, is where you have the hottest of the hottest in terms of our local artists, in terms of our international superstars as well passing through. Of course, we're going to keep you guys updated on what's happening as it relates to Spicemas and a whole lot more, where you need to be for the season. Pretty much a timeline, a schedule, a rundown of what's happening, whilst, of course, chit-chatting, from time to time with some of our local talent right here in Grenada. So in studios with us this morning, I mean, listen, this guy he is definitely something. I must say he is something. And in studios with us this morning, we have none other than Jello. Good morning to you.
Good morning. How are you?
Not bad. How are you?
Tired.
I can only imagine.
Yeah, tired, man. What? Since after making finals for both competition, no rest.
I can only imagine.
You have to be there.
And everywhere.
Preparation is not something easy. And for me as an artist, I go very hard, so I don't take it light on preparation at all,
Right.
Yes, man.
So let's talk about, I mean, you kind of give us a little gist already of how the season is going. But outside of competition, though, how are things going for you?
Well, great, I should say,
Yeah?
Yeah, always on the move, never stop, whether I'm here or I'm outside. I just always moving.
Always moving.
Yeah.
All right, so in terms of, I mean, Jello, so there are a lot of let me not say a lot, some of our viewers or listeners who probably don't know. They hear this tornado tongue, they hear this bring the fire truck 911 bringing fire from hell. Listen, tell the people who is Jello. Tell them what's your government name first off.
Jelani Fleming, that's my government name, right? He is from the village. Well, was born in Montreat St. Patrick's, raised in Chantemelle. Reside in St. George's, right?
So you come downtown.
I end up in Tongue.
Okay.
I end up in Tongue. I come downtown, Well, a little bit more about myself. I started music like in the year 2006 until now. 2019 was one of the greatest year for me. Well, that's the year when I was break out as an artist. I should say. That was one of the biggest year for me. And so far it's going great.
It's going great? Now, you
yeah.
mentioned 2019 being the biggest year for you, yeah? Your breakout year.
Yeah,
but I mean, COVID happened right after that. So talk to us about that. How was that experience?
That was one of the best things for me.
Oh, yeah?
COVID was one of the best things that happened to me because, I mean, I don't know. If it wasn't for COVID, I don't know if Jello would have been Jello. I took advantage of the COVID situation.
Of the downtime. Yeah.
Artists wasn't really releasing music and stuff like that, neither making videos. So I say, everybody home, that is my time to shine. I started releasing songs on top of songs, videos, just taking advantage of social media at the time and people was they was liking me and enjoying it. So
Right.
yeah.
And I'm happy you mentioned taking advantage of social media and you using that downtime, because I mean, this is something that I always ask any of the artists.
Yeah.
In terms of challenges, and normally they would tell me getting the music out there.
Oh.
So come, I mean, talk to us about that. What are some of your challenges in terms of music in Grenada right now?
Challenges in terms of music. Well, I could talk for this year. This year, I haven't been getting much airplays. I think I know the reason for that though.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to believe like I release too much songs. So I give people the chance to gravitate to one at a time. You know, it's like every week I've been releasing music, so people will be like, "Oh God, Jello again."
Right.
You know, give us time to feel one, and you know, but that is alright though.
Right.
I'm happy that some of them are being played, you know, and my main focus for this year was competition, to be honest.
Right.
And I'm now in both finals, you know, so.
So let's talk about that. Let's talk about Groovy. Tell us about Groovy semifinals last week, Thursday. Tell us about that experience. Talk to us.
Groovy semifinals. I made it by because
you made it by
yeah. I was singing in position number 5. When the show started, I was still in St. George's. Right?
What?
Yeah, and it was like, where are you? Where are you? Every minute my phone ringing, I say I'm coming. You know, I had
But Jello, what were you up to?
My car broke down.
You had some car issues.
Yeah, I had some car issues,
wow.
man. So I was still in St. George's. I was sweating. I don't know. That was the worst feeling for me.
Oh yeah.
Then my partner came, because I'd call him, came get me speed going up Grenville.
Listen.
Then we had to deal with the roadblock in Graniton with the police.
My.
That take up some time again.
Oh my.
Phone ringing like crazy. I say, well, it don't look like I go make it. After they let us through. And when we reach Grenville, traffic again.
Oh my gosh.
When I reach up there, number 4 was was on stage. I was dressing in the car, you know. Number 4 was on stage and I go in next.
Oh my gosh.
And I was like, I don't know how far number 4 reached that time, because
right.
you know, I just know number 4 singing because I know the artist.
Right.
But I was right there, so I wanted to drop off, but we was almost to the entrance, so I just say,
You're there
let them
already?
drive in. Yeah. And then I run backstage, I was sweating. Everybody was like, oh, where was? I say, I reached my door.
Don't worry, you reach.
I tried my best to catch my breath before I could go on stage.
Right.
You know, and then before you know it, MC introduced me.
Right.
And like, I had like a little rage in me. I was, you know, I was a little angry. You know.
So that's the stage to release it.
Yeah. I just let out everything on the stage, man, and that was really good. I never performed so in my life before.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, man. When I reach up there, I whine for so.
Hey, what? But you know, generally people say there are some folks, probably you just fall in that category, that works tremendous.
Yeah.
Tremendously under pressure.
For me, yeah. Once I have a mic in my hand and I reach on a stage, forget that.
You will do thing. You'll get on bad.
Yeah.
Well, I need to hear that Groovy. I mean, I know our listeners and our viewers need to hear.
We have that here, man.
Part of that Groovy live. I mean, sure that you will line that up still.
Yeah.
In the meantime,
we ready?
But I mean, when you heard you made it to the finals, tell me.
To be honest, I know I was gonna make it.
Oh, you know you was gonna make it? You're that confident?
Yeah. When I come down there, no, it's a feeling, to be honest, you know.
Yeah.
If you're not gonna make it, you're gonna feel that.
Right.
When I came down the stage, like, what's it on the stage performing? I say, Jello, yes, but inside, because the crowd, I feeling it, the crowd feeling it, and it was just great. I mean, if I to be honest, I'm watching in the judges stand, and I find out some of the judges shaking too, you know. So,
right. So you know you're inside.
Yeah, from the time I come down, I inside.
That
was nice, man.
All right, so you're gonna sing a little bit of the Groovy tune for us, and then we're gonna come back and chat a bit more. Yeah, go ahead.
Ready? Give me a tune. Mr. Roots, call me Mr. Happy. Ha! Well, if you see me today, one way I go be, you see me tomorrow. Same way I go, every day of my life I pay. Man, every day of my life I living good. Every day of my life I pay. Man, every day of my life I living. Hear me now, wait. Say life too short. Don't worry about things you lost and you can get back. Life too short. Humble and content with it. Call me Mr. Happy. Why I love this show so bad. Trust me. National Stadium the Friday the 11th of August. Gonna be different. Telling you. Every day of my life man, every day of my life I living good. Every day of my life I pay. Man, every day of my life I living. Hear me now. Say life too short. Don't worry about things you lost and you can get back. Life too short. Humble and content with the little things that I got. Life too short. Live it up, live it up. The only one that you have. 1 second you hear and another second you not. Well, I can see how you making people like them so bother you. Say them shouldn't bother you. Oh, not me. You mad? I you making unhappy people bother me. Say them not threatening me. I'm living on my own cloud. Yes, I'm living it loud. And when I think about where you come from, I must say you're proud. Them don't get in under my skin, cause I have no peace from within. I only come here to take a jump with the people heart that is clean. Man, every day of my life man, every day of my life I living good. Every day of my life boy, man, every day of my life I living. Hear me now, man. Say life too short. Don't worry about things you lost and you can get back. Life too short. Humble and content with the little things that I got. Say live it up, live it up. The only one that you have. 1 second you hear and another second you. Well, every day is just like a birthday. I go celebrate like it's payday. Happy, happy. Wait, and who I cause they could cross, and who I fight they could fight. You're not getting me to go down that road, they owe not tonight. Cause I'm living on my own. Yes, I live in it. Oh God, when I think about where you come from, I must say you're proud. Them don't get in under my skin, cause I have my peace from within. I only come here to take a jump with the people heart that is clean. Every day of my life man, I call it taking me back to semi-finals here, man.
Yes, I. Lil Jello, I mean that one is a big one. Like
yeah,
literally, that's a big tune. Actually, funny enough, Sugars and I, we play that song in the first half of the Fusion Morning Show. Yeah. Almost every day. Yeah, like literally, because it's a big song and it's very positive as well. That's right. So I mean, just talk to us a little just about the inspiration behind it, though.
About the song?
Yeah, tell us about that. How you put that to paper?
This song actually, I started it last year, sometime 3 o'clock in the morning, whatever day, whatever time, I forget. But yeah, about that time in the morning, I started writing it. Actually, I wanted to take part in competition with this song last year, but I didn't finish it in time. Right. So I took part with another one. Right. Right. But this year I was trying to write another groovy song. I started it again.
So maybe that will be for 2024.
And I couldn't finish it. So well, Short Pre and I is good friends. Right. I went back in my archives and I pulled up that one. Right. I was going through like songs that I have there, right. And then when I was listening to this one, that wasn't the original beat and everything. Right. So I was like, better I use that one. And I asked my producer, which is Stupid Dog, he's outside here. Right? I say, where you find? He say, yeah, better you use that one. He say, I find that one. That he get you there.
That he get you there.
Yeah.
Where you get through?
Well, yeah. I mean, I still couldn't finish it though. I don't know why I couldn't finish it. Right. So I called Short Pre and I sent the song for him and he say, I see where you find. He say, buy that bad boy. So I said, well, you got to help me finish it. Right. He said, all right, no problem. I'll come and check it Wednesday. So he come by me. And then, I mean, within the space of 3 minutes, that song was done.
Y'all completed it.
Yeah.
It's a big tune.
And when Short Pre reached, that when I could have finished the song.
So you just needed that little...
I just needed the energy.
Yes. And I mean, that's good.
But he did help me as well,
Yeah, that's good. To see that you've been collaborating with him, and I mean he is one in the business that has been there. We didn't hear from him in a little bit, but we heard from him at your show,
at my show
earlier at your launch, right?
You're gonna be hearing from him next week,
right? So I mean, look at that. So I mean, it's good to see that you're working along with him.
Yeah.
Just before we jump into a whole lot of energy, because I know you're going to go from cloud 0 to 100 really quickly. Talk to us in terms of what's happening for Jello after Spicemas.
Oh, well, I have so much shows on the outside right now. I mean, it's unbelievable. Like, yeah, I've been getting them since February, I think. Yeah, people been, because it have Notting Hill Carnival, it have Labor Day,
right?
Caribana. I think actually I'm supposed to leave on the 5th to go Canada.
Right.
Come back on the 6th.
Right.
But yeah.
Busy.
After the season, it's outside.
It's outside.
Yeah,
Be outside.
That is it.
And I mean, just before we get to that too, I mean, how do you feel going up in competition against the big guns, man? How you feel about that?
This is always
because you're one of the youngest.
This is always what I wanted to be on.
To do?
Yes.
Yeah.
I wanted
okay.
that. You know?
Challenge yourself.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, I ain't afraid no artist.
Right.
Big, small, I ain't afraid no artist. Yeah.
You're on the stage.
We're all talented and we're gonna show our talent
show
on
the talent?
the night. Yeah.
Listen, well, I need you to DJ Sugars, we need to call the fire truck. Cameraman Javid, we need to call the fire truck right now.
Before we jump in the fire, we have other things we released before.
So you want to give us a piece of that? Yeah, no problem.
You see, carnival time is a kind of bacchanal time, right?
No problem.
And every carnival, somebody must get horn and somebody does horn and all kind of things does happen. So I wrote a horn tune. So let me try.
What's a horn tune?
Turn it up. Why? Hey, say handle. Hey. All these carnival, you know. Hear me? Say 1, 2. Well, if I find I get in on, hear me? I'm moving on. If I think I get in on. Tune again. Hey. Say Love is. Hey. 1, 2. Well, if I find I get in on, hear me? I'm moving on. If I think I get in on, hear me? I'm moving on. Well, if I smell I get in on, I'm moving on. If I hear I get in on, watch me. I go say bye bye, baby. Honda's hot. I'm living. Say Honda's hot. Hey. Wait. Say Honda's hot. Wait. 1, 2. Fusion on a morning time, you're mad. Wait, well if I find I get in on, I'm moving on. If I think I get in on, I'm moving on. Well if I hear I get in, wait, I'm moving on. And if I wait, I go say bye bye baby. Say Honda's hot, I'm leaving. Honda's hot. Tell your mother what to do. Say the boss is my favorite part in a tune. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Say pressure, oh God. Look, she phone ring, she smiling hard. A black van in the yard, I show his spoon to the old dog. She well beat and then pack she bag and still put on a pad. Then rubbing me back and telling me, baby, lend me your card. Well, if I find I get in on. Well, if I I'm moving. Well, if I smell I get in. I'm moving on. And if I hear I get in on, I go say bye bye baby. Hondas.
Listen, Jello. Listen, you ain't even waiting for an explanation.
Nah, I don't wait. I'm
if you
moving
smell
on.
it, if you hear it, if you feel it. Run the next one time, Sugars.
Ready again? Whoa! Pull it up. This is my favorite one. I might as well stay. Yes. Wait, tornado tongue. Them woman like it, tornado tongue. They cannot do without it, tornado tongue. It's all the thing, some tornado tongue. What? I give a say doggy shit. Why? Yes. Carnival time is a lot of what has happened. Tornado tongue. Them woman like it, tornado tongue. They cannot do without it, tornado tongue. It's only thing song, tornado. 1, 2. I give a don't get I did when you come now, say I don't get wow, she like that. And don't get it, real lot. So I'm making my name, but she's scratching my jump back. Say, look trouble, you know I don't able. Look, she man, knocking the door, but you don't want me to go say, wow, tornado tongue. The woman, So they don't talk.
Listen, Jello. Every morning,
Uh-huh.
anytime I hear this song, ask Sugars what I just ask him if he ready and if he know how to do it and if he keep practicing.
Sugar's bad.
You ready for this one, Jello?
Yeah,
ready for this one? Let's go.
No, I hear the what? Tell the fire truck come because bigger cannot done. Fire cannot done. What? Fire cannot done. Tell them come because bigger cannot done. You see when we reach in the stadium, we burning up everything. Yeah. Only they better look out. They better look out. They don't know what's coming. They let all of them know what bringing them hell. I says, hey. Soon, all the old talk and all of the long talk. I don't want to tell the fire truck come because bigger cannot done. Fire cannot done. Fire cannot done. Tell them come. You mad because bigger cannot done. Fire cannot done. Fire, we burning up everything. We lighting up everything. Give me the place. Red is fire. Two bother run is fire. All of you turn is all in the air is. I say red is fire. Two bother run is all of you turn is all in the air is. I one day man tell them I bringing them hell. I one day man tell them I giving them hell. Well, tonight we burning, tonight we blazing place. Call me Satan, the devil, all kind of name. When I done with them, you know they not be the same. Well, tonight we burning, tonight we say it's in the air now. Tell the fire truck come because bigger cannot done, fire cannot done. Fire cannot done, tell them come because bigger cannot done, fire cannot done. Fire, we burning up everything. We lighting up everything. Wait now. I am the fireman, and I have a fire plan. Tell them little boys don't play with me, I go bring them fire land. They don't know we sick already, they know we head. Well, in this war we don't want no friend. Fire go burn up all of them. One day man tell them I bringing them hell. Just one day man tell them I giving them hell. Well, tonight we burning, tonight we blazing blaze. Watch me, just call me Satan the devil, all kind of name. When I turn with them, you know they not be the same. Well, tonight we burning, tonight we blaze. I say it's in the air now. What? Tell the fire to because bigger.
Listen to me, Jello.
Yes.
You're going on a bit too much inside of here this morning. Too much.
I wish you had more space so I could have bring more fire and everything.
Listen, we want no fire inside here. Speaking about fire, Jello, tell us about, that fire thing you had on the stage. Talk to us about that. Yeah.
It was
Listen.
an idea
Uh-huh.
I came up with, and bring up Precision Welders, yeah. That's my welding team.
Right.
This man and them is two guys, Once I go to them with an idea,
they ready.
it's either we create the same idea or to make the idea better.
Right.
So I had the idea in my mind. I went to them and I say, here what, this is what I want. And they say, all right, we go walk it out. Check us back.
Right.
By the time I reach back, them men don't make it here. I say, oh, them make it on me. They say, man, just try that and see me walking.
Right.
I say, all right. So we test it over and over and
right.
over, And
you were able to execute on the night.
Able to execute, but trust me, in the stadium we're going to be more fire.
But
it's gonna
listen,
be something totally different.
If you had that for semis,
yeah.
I don't want to see you come next week. Trust me, I don't want to see.
I'm telling you,
I don't want to see that.
People go ball.
Trust me.
People go ball.
Listen, guys. Listen, I will have 911.
Yeah.
On the speed dial.
You had to have them on standby.
Yeah. The amount of fire and Satan and devil and Jello. Yeah, a bit much.
Just imagine how the stadium go look.
I could only imagine with all that red in the sky, right?
I'm telling you, the place red. Give me the tune one more time.
One more time. Let's go.
Yeah. All the way ready for next week. God's will. Right now the place shell. So let all of them know I'm bringing them hell. I say fire, 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 fire. Say fire, fire. Hear me? All the old talk and all of the long talk. I don't want to tell the fire to go. Because bigger cannot turn. Fire cannot turn. Fire cannot turn. Tell them come. Because bigger cannot turn. Fire cannot turn. Fire, we burning up everything. Olio, it was a pleasure.
listen. You can't just go so, man. I'm sure there's some special people you want to just big up this morning.
Of course.
And appreciate and show some love to this morning. So go ahead and do that and we wrap up.
First of all, big up, thank you, Father God, for being here this morning.
Yeah.
All you, why them oven ring on my phone for so but I still I still now coming right. So big up mommy, big up daddy, always
right,
big up my producer Stupid Dog, big up K Frost, big up Mr. Ruth, Shot Free, big up the whole team, Cody, Tracky, big up my entire team,
right,
my welding partners them. Just big up everybody, man, all my supporters. You don't know how it go already. Love,
man, Jello, it's been a pleasure. Thank you so much for coming through. I know the listeners, I know the viewers, they're pumped right now.
Yeah.
And of course, if they were not for Spicemas, after what you put on here inside of the studio, definitely. And of course, your Fusion family wishes you all the best in both competitions.
Right.
And we know that you'll do very well.
I'll execute.
Yeah? All the best, man. Thanks for coming through.
All right, then.
Let me finish up this one. That's right, guys. You're tuned in to the Fusion Morning Show. This is our concert series. I told you guys we have 2 full weeks packed with energy, packed with vibes. You just witnessed that with Lil Jello.
Everything we like to know.
Fire, fire, fire inside of Fusion 88.9, 95.7.
I am the fireman, and I have a fire plan. Tell them they go boys don't play with me, I go bring them fire land. They don't know we sick already, they know we head mad already.
I told you guys you gotta stay locked on, you gotta stay tuned in to hear what's coming through, who's coming through.
I want them.
You might just be lucky to win a ticket to go to one of the biggest Spicemas events. So it's a lot happening inside of Fusion right now, yeah? Of course, I want to say thank you to our sponsors, Megaphos Promotions, Quad Bank Grenada, Sunshine Promotions, Juve Chocolate, and Specky Sunday. Of course, without them, concert series would not have been made possible, yeah? And to you, of course, our listeners and viewers, don't worry, we're not finished just yet. We have a lot more coming in, yeah?
Section.
I still want no store it up in the Pongarise. Store it up in the Kalaloo. Store it up in the Pongarise. Store it up in the Fufu.
From the hype in the street to the visitors you meet.
Well, I hear your grandmother selling helmet and she's selling charm. What the money for the helmet? Pay for the helmet.
It's Soca in Jabland. This is Fusion, your carnival escapade.
All right, guys, and we're definitely back on the inside. Fusion 88.9, 95.7. Listen to me, guys. We have a queen in our midst. We have a soca baby, a soca princess, a 10,000 masquerada. Listen, I don't even know what else to use, Hermione. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you, my darling. And how are you?
I am, oh my God, I'm still kind of sleepy, but...
You're still sleepy?
Yes, because Urban had to be waking up people this early morning.
Listen, but you ain't look nothing like that. So
True.
No. So don't sell out your secrets,
Right, cool.
Don't sell out your
Nice.
secrets.
Look good in the morning.
Miley,
That's
welcome to the
nice,
Fusion Morning
nice
Show.
To be here. Put on my headphone.
Yeah, put on your headphone. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yes.
So Miney's in studios with
Yes,
us, guys. I
am.
mean, everybody knows that name. That name is a household name. And I'll
Yeah.
tell you, I mean, I for me, I mean, I know you outside of music, outside of
Yes,
soca,
yes.
but for me, I feel like 10,000. Nobody, if there's somebody in Grenada now who don't remember 10,000 masqueraders coming down, something is definitely wrong.
I know,
Miney,
right?
how have you been?
I am good. I've been very, very good, very busy, and yeah, just yeah.
It's a lot.
It's a lot,
How the season's
trust me.
going? Tell me.
I cannot complain for the season. You know, because last year I came back on the scene. I made a contribution, and you know, this year I decided to go full on. Okay, you got a groove, you got but actually two groove, you got a power soca, and the mission was ready to reintroduce myself because I've understood that okay, people may not remember me from a long time, and those who were now growing up are adults now. So
Right.
you know, it's just to refresh everybody's memory, and I think I've accomplished that
Yeah,
very
of
well.
course.
And I feel so excited, so happy, and so just just amazing that I did it. I actually accomplished what I set out to, and from onwards, it's just like better
Peace.
work and peace.
Yes. Energy.
Yes, definitely.
I mean, tell us in terms of writing music. How long have you been doing this, Miney, by the way?
Probably 15 plus years.
15 plus years,
yeah.
about that?
Yeah, about that. 15 plus, yeah.
And I mean, in terms of this year, the songs that you have for this year, I'm not going to tell anybody anything because I think by right they should know
Yeah, they
what
should
Miney
know.
has on the airways right now.
No,
Yeah.
it's amazing that, I'm not sure if much people does it for conversation also, but it will be like, Miney, where are this year? And I'm like,
They just want to
so you're
know.
not listening to the radio.
They just want to know.
I was like, oh my gosh.
We haven't heard you from last year to this year. We've heard you, but there was a little break. There was a little stint. There was a little period when we were not hearing you.
Yes.
So of course, persons are like, I feel like they know, but I guess it's to build conversation.
I think so.
And see where
I
that
think so.
goes.
But in regards to that, I've been out, I've been coming back every carnival time and making a contribution, but just not in the competition side.
Yes.
So I think probably there people just, okay, well, if they're not seeing Miney there, she has nothing.
Right.
But I've been, contributing over the years. I have a lot of songs.
Right.
And I've been working outside. So if you're not hearing me, probably because they're not really hearing about that side of me, they would think that I took a break. But no, I've been working outside. I've been a part of 3 international bands outside with big names, big artists, just doing networking and making sure that that when I decide to come back to really show what I've learned outside, it's clear to see, and somebody might gravitate to it as growth, So yeah, so I've been there, I've been there. Just have to keep. I mean, those of you on social media, those that keeps following me would see
And would
everything.
know,
I would
and would
know.
know, yes.
But
Yes.
Yeah.
In terms of challenges, though,
oh,
I mean, you've been out, you come back in, out in. Tell us. I mean, in terms of challenges, I mean, every artist they always mention some challenge of some.
I mean,
some form.
I understand that being an artist is a business at times.
Of course.
So, in most importantly, like if you have to get booked for shows and everything, you have to have that popular song. However, I wanted to really make a difference. Once you're persistent in what you're doing. I mean, I'm all day. I have content. I'm doing the interviews. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. So it's part of my marketing strategy that I would. Okay, can I perform it? If they want me to open your show, I will do it because I want people to see that I'm active, that I'm actually finding ways of, no matter the event, just to set a mood, make sure that you see that I am actually working, and the challenges is really getting booked for these shows
events,
because they have their set artists that they wanting, but I mean, it's just up to me, and this is part of what all artists should do or learn.
And I agree.
Yeah, that you have to market yourself. Okay, so for instance, I can open a show for you. Let me set that mood. I know I don't have the get on a song as well. Okay, but let me set the mood. Let me just think. So now I have to understand that if you're opening a show, it's very important to set that pace, set that mood, set that standard.
Right.
So here is me pushing myself again. You understand, showing people my growth. You're showing the promoters that, okay, I have what it takes to do
You
that.
have what
So
it takes,
next
yeah.
year, you can do the same thing. That's okay. And to me, that's how you're actually getting, you'll
And I
get
think
your...
that's a good way to actually look at it, because
Yeah.
a lot of the times you hear artists complain, oh, they're not getting booked, they're not getting booked.
No,
but
we
what
had
are
to
they
put in-
doing?
Girl, I mean, I wouldn't bash them too hard on it, because it is difficult. But when promoters make up their mind for a set artist, they will say, boy, I don't have time for things. Okay, so then think. Don't take it too negative, Let's see how other ways we can help you.
Like you said, opening the show.
Open the show. Let me open
That's
the show for you.
a good strategy.
Yeah, you take a little break. If in case, an artist running late or something, let me run on and do it to 3 minutes.
yeah.
Take whatever you can. I mean,
yeah.
to me, I've never started this career on solely money.
Right.
I did a lot of free shows, and I didn't mind, because I understood that people seeing you and people getting to know your personality is probably greater than money.
Money.
Yeah, when you actually reach to that point where you could actually, say, well, okay, we have a team now, and everybody has to get paid, and the image has to keep up, the brand have to keep up. So, you ask them, a little 15,
A little something,
5, a
yes,
little something,
yes.
And then you have to understand as an artist too that people pay the money to come and see a show. You understand? So especially Grenadians. So we know how that does go. So you have to give out your best in terms of presentation and and performance and
everything.
And you just have to keep your head on, and just remember that you are a brand, and you're trying to market yourself, and you're an entertainer at the end of the day. So
words of wisdom this
I
morning.
I know, right?
And I mean, that's good that you mentioned that. And I always say to people, promoters will book artists who they know will bring a crowd.
Yeah.
So
yeah, definitely.
if I always say this, if you're the artist who perhaps don't have that popular song and maybe you cannot pull a crowd, it's unlikely you're going to get booked for the event.
Yeah.
But like you're advising, and that's very good advice, and I hope some of them are listening.
I do hope so.
Find strategies,
Find ways
to put yourself in there, to stick yourself in the people's show.
Yeah.
So that's actually good. I mean, let's talk about competition.
Yes, I was about to go there with you. In regards to competition,
Tell us about Groovy Fix.
I did had a bit of challenges with the groove. I am not complaining about it. It's just something that for me to understand that this is what could have done better.
Right.
And the next competition was the soca that I tried to correct that mistake, and it did play it off better. And it's just for me to just sit down and say, okay, well, this didn't work, so let's try this way. I would never, the judge's decision
It's final.
is final,
We know
and
that.
I respect that.
Right.
However, it doesn't define my mission for Carnival.
Correct.
And I think in regards to achieving what I wanted to do was to let the people know. Because last year, they was like, Manny, why you didn't take part in competition? To make people see you come back. I had a plan. I am not going to rush. I've been away, and I'm here to really learn to gravitate, to be grounded with the culture again. And I just decided, okay, well, most kind of soca monarch time, that is why everybody loves to view and thing.
Yeah.
So here's the chance to really show myself.
Right.
And I have to understand that, okay, well, people are rooting for me, and the love that I have got,
Overwhelming.
I have felt like this is more than 100,000.
Right.
To get my 10,000 plus 100 plus thousand,
Right.
it is more than the money. As I said, money is just never a thing for me.
It's never the main objective.
It's never the main objective.
For
It's
you.
just I just want people to see and to be jumping and waving. I mean, imagine going on after all these years, and I mean, I could say it now. Being on stage and asking people to jump and wave, and everybody will just stand up there watching you.
Right.
And this season, people were moving.
Yes.
Do you know how that I
Of course.
actually got emotional on stage in Groove when I saw the love and everybody just in awe, and I was like, man, did I leave my people?
Yes. But you came back, and you are forgiven, by the way.
Yes, I am.
We forgive you.
Thank you.
And we take you back.
Yes.
Like the long lost daughter.
Yes.
We take you back.
Yes, definitely.
And we appreciate your contribution. We appreciate what you're bringing to music in Grenada. And I mean, I know the viewers, they're looking, okay, because we're on MTV right now. I know they're on Facebook as well. We have listeners as well that they are definitely listening. Those that not in as yet, but they're coming in. I mean, we need to hear something, man. You can't come and not sing. So, Sugars,
Always a pleasure.
If you're ready, Miney is ready. Are you ready?
So you see this one? This one is for when you're on the road and you see somebody you love. They leave and they go and they decide to come back the next year. And this is what you're singing in your heart right now. Hey, baby, it's all or nothing. Baby, I've been feeling for it. Listen, this song giving me chills right now. Let me make your morning, then we start the week. Hey, la 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 love, la 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 love. Hey, so kind of love. Woo. La 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 love. Yeah. Listen, you know that Tim is zero, that's why I'm so right. If this isn't love, then I don't know, but it feels right. It's who are we hug up like we lay on the white line. So kind love. How you feeling? So kind love. I know you're forgetting what this body feels like, but them kind of love there, it just make you feel. I can't believe they finally give us the green light for so kind love. So kind love. For baby, baby. It's all or nothing. I've been feeling for it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. La 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 la. Grenada, it's so good and love. It feels so good to be here this morning. I want to put that smile on your face. Listen. 100,000 man gonna come for us. I tell them, 2 bed, 1 man a handle a boom boom boy. 100,000 man gonna come for a zoom zoom. I tell them, 2 bed, 1 man a handle a boom boom boy. I know you're forgetting what this body feels like, but them kind of love there, it just make you feel. I can't believe they finally give us the green light for so kind love. So kind love. Oh baby, hey, yeah. It's all or nothing. I've been feeling for it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Listen, I want you to sip your coffee. Whatever you're doing right now in the office, just make a little rock on your chair. Rock so, rock, 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 rock. Nice. Hey, so kind and love. It's so good to be here.
Listen, Manny hitting some vocals. Listen,
I know,
y'all.
right?
Listen, I thought the roof would have gone off. Honestly, you're hitting some vocals. I mean, you have such an amazing voice.
Yeah.
It's so infectious, to be
Yes.
quite honest.
Yes.
And I mean, it just really, when you sing, I hear it from your soul.
Yes.
You know, I literally hear it from your soul. But you have to sing. You ready?
Yes,
you have to
yes,
sing. That's
yes,
what you
here we
come
go.
to
Yeah.
do.
Hey,
So let's go.
Hey, hey. Listen. For those of you looking on, trying to jog back, who's my knee again? I've changed so much looks, but listen, the voice always remain the same. Hey, just anyway, the masquerade. Coming down, we coming down. Everybody got it wrong. Massington, Mary, we coming down. Massington, we coming down. I want you to understand why you're doing it. Why we enjoy carnival every year. For the love. I say we. Listen. But if I jump and get on inside, I hear my wig go fall off. Jumping, waving, mask making on the ground. Everybody celebrating all at once. Imagine yourself Tuesday. We coming down. Everybody get it wrong. Massington, Larry, we coming down. Massington, Larry, get on. We coming down. Everybody get it wrong. Massington, Larry, get on. Everybody get it wrong. Listen, we doing it for the love. I say we doing it for the fun. Cause there is no other carnival. You see all the mask band and them big up for themselves. We coming like soccer soldiers, warriors, they cannot hold us. We coming down through the streets, moving while we stomp with feet. Masqueraders having fun, jumping in the burning sun. 10,000 coming down, what all that done. So if you see we, and if you see we, for nothing we in. No case of till the 500 masker. You imagine the carnage. Lagoon Road, full of people, full of mask. Grenada, start to jump. Hey, 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 we coming down. Everybody get that wrong. We coming down. Massive tongue, we coming down. Say massive tongue, we coming down. Listen, we doing it for the love. I say we doing it for the fun of the carnival. Carnival in the world. Hey.
Listen. 10,000 listen, Miney.
It's like a hot boy.
Listen. Well, of course, after you brought the heat, what do you think? What do you expect? I mean, Miney, 10,000 masqueraders. What, remind us that year again?
2008.
2008.
Yes.
So from 2008 to 2023, that number, I mean, has increased exponentially.
Yes.
I mean, by now, we probably have how much masqueraders, girl?
Woo!
Not 10,000 anymore.
No, more than 100,000. I'm telling you.
Of course.
More. I am so
Of course.
proud of, how long we have come to reach this far, you understand?
Yeah.
We look at the costumes, look at the amount of people who are coming in. Just remember in
Trust
the times
me.
when they had more spectators than masqueraders.
Than masqueraders, yes,
Come on.
yes. When you had about 12 people in the band, right
What?
now you have more masqueraders
Yes,
than you have spectators. So I mean that in and of itself speaks to the level at which Spicemas is
Definitely.
at, and of course we always have room for improvement.
Yes.
I mean we always have things that we can go back and work on.
Yeah.
And that's the beauty of life.
That's it,
yeah,
that's
we
it.
live to see, we experience it,
Yes.
and then of course we go back and we work on that. Is that
Definitely.
another song I'm hearing? Miney, listen, Sugar's gonna make you out of voice this morning.
I realize that,
But
Sugar.
you still have to sing it. Let's go one time.
This one is one for the road. This one reminds me of masqueraders, This one I want you to visualize yourself in the costume that you see that you like so far. Behind the truck Monday night, Tuesday. Listen. It's been so long, I've been waiting on the road. Colors ready to explode, man, I feel it, can't withhold. Yeah, we ready to go. You ready for the road, Grenada? I want you to visualize yourself right now. Ready to jump on the road through the streets. Every band that you meet to the streets, all the colors on fleek. We ready to go. Tell them we ready for the chop of the road now. Mash up the road now. Let's bring me back to Soca Monarch stage.
Listen,
Y'all don't know how
Miney.
But somebody had
Well,
to
yeah.
control themselves,
You have a stage inside of Fusion.
Ah.
Sing it out for them. Sing it out.
Hey. If you're signed up already, get signed up. It's been so long, I've been waiting on the road. Colors ready to explode, man, I feel it, can't withhold. Yeah, we ready to go. Yeah, we ready to go. Ready to jump on the road through the streets. Every band that you meet to the streets, all the colors on fleek. We ready to go. Tell them we ready for the chop of the road now. Mash up the road now. Move on the way now. Anyway, we ready for the rock in your face now. He's in the place now. Grass to the grace now. Anyway, we ready. We go walk up on the road. Tread out down with the load. Move on the way when the big truck passes. We go walk up on the road. Straight out down with the load. Listen. All on the road now. We do a space and look how man is to steer down. Tell them to stop we now. Tell them to block we now. Cause everybody want to see the new brand road ready to. Listen, it's mine.
Yes, Miney. Bringing the heat, bringing the energy. Listen, Fusion in the morning, 88.9, guys. The lovely, the alpha female, the soca princess, everything. Miney is in the building and she has been here with us. Miney, I mean, I know people are listening.
Yeah.
You need to tell us, post-carnival, what to expect from you.
A lot more work being done. I have reached a point where I am actually working for myself, so I can make time for other things.
Okay,
so,
great.
Yes, that is great. So more work to be done, more visuals, more videos, more interviews, more of a lot of things. And I'm working on, going outside and, Let me catch right back.
Listen.
Oh my gosh.
Sugars, you see what you cause here? You see what you cause here with Miney?
It's hard to cool me down, you know.
Listen, take your time. Take your time. We're running out of time, but take your time.
All right. So yes. So getting ready to hit the outside market to make sure that that the product that I have this year, those that I had this year, don't just go to waste. Yeah, because it's an investment at the end of the day.
Correct.
So I have to make sure that money's brought back into
of course.
that investment. So we're looking to market outside. We're getting ready for Carriacou Carnival. We actually putting thoughts and ideas together from now because yes, this season is not active for me much because I'm out of the competition. So it's just to head for the road.
Right.
Make sure that everybody hear this free song.
I love how you put it.
Yes. We heading for the road with this one. So you would see me from truck to truck. I don't care which truck it is. You would see me on a truck by a judging point.
Right.
And just continue. Just keep following me. You know, my Facebook is full. So therefore, I'm advising my fans to join me on Instagram.
Okay.
That you will get to see everything I do and just keep up with what's happening
with Miney.
Yeah.
You must have people that you just want to big up quickly. Go ahead and do that.
The Most High give thanks. So, everything you have doing for me, I never question him. If I make it in competition, whatever, I never question him. I appreciate him much. My friends, my family, my son, who doesn't get to see me on this time. My fans, the new fans, my gosh, I am grateful. MTV, I am grateful. Did I say MTV?
Yeah, that's fine. No.
Right,
Fuzion.
Fuzion.
Yeah, we're linked. That's fine.
Yeah. So, Irvin, thank you for having me here this morning, and everybody, I appreciate you. Just continue supporting Miney. I really need it because it has been a good strength at times.
Yeah, to pull you through.
Yeah. Thank you guys. Thank you, everybody.
All right. The voice of Miney, guys, in the morning time. This is Fuzion 88.9. Not forgetting, of course, we got to mention our sponsors, Megaforce Promotions, Grenada Cooperative Bank, Sunshine Promotions, Juve Chocolate, and Specky Sunday. Yeah, Spicemas. Today is August 1st, actually, so we only have just about 14 to 15 days until we hit the road. Who's ready? If you're on island right now, welcome to Grenada. Welcome to the Spice Isle. That's right. The road, the home of 1,000 masqueraders, 100,000 jab. Miney is in the building, guys. We're going to take a break shortly, but of course, all the energy remains right here on Fuzion 88.9.
In the land of 100,000 jab, we are Fuzion. Of the steel and the rhythm of the section.
I still want no store it up in the Ponga rice. Store it up in the Galaloo. Store it up in the Ponga rice. Store it up in the Fufu.
From the hype in the street to the visitors you meet.
Well, I hear your grandmother selling helmet and she's selling charm. What the money for the helmet? Pay for the helmet.
It's Soca in Jabland. This is Fuzion, your carnival escapade.